What's going on, guys? It's Captain J here. Welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to go from this
Piece of shit! Fucking cancer game! My god! Man! Fucking garbage! Fucking garbage! Fucking garbage! Fucking garbage!
So I've been playing Phantom since it released, and I've been slowly climbing up the ranks and having fun. And now that I'm over the rank of level 100, I guess you could say I'm a professional player. And it seems like now more than ever, players in this community need a bit of guidance. So I'm stepping up to the plate to show you how it's done the right way. And because I'm tired of the hacking. The hacking on Phantom is out of control. I'm not sure what Stylus is doing behind the scenes, if they're doing anything at all, but the hacking is even more out of control than it was 4 years ago when this game released, and that's because these players suck. I mean, let's just be real here. You're not going to hack a game that you're good at or that you're at least decent at. You're going to just play the game and enjoy yourself. But the people that resort to hacking, like this guy right here who's getting consecutive headshots on Warehouse back to back, it's clear that he's hacking. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to know that this guy is hacking. But he's sitting behind the keyboard thinking that he's cool, thinking that he's doing good. He's looking at that kill feed. Oh my goodness, I'm annihilating the team. I'm dominating. No, you're not. You're a punk, and you deserve to be banned for life. I've heard other influencers in this community just dance around the situation or fence sitting when the truth is you're cheating. It's not cool. It's not right. You're ruining everybody else's gameplay experience in that server, forcing people to leave and have to find new games and forget about their KD. You know, someone could have been doing well in that match, or like me, I'm trying to record and I have to encounter pieces of trash like you. So in this video, I'm going to show you how a real professional gets to the top of the leaderboards in Phantom Forces without any aimbot, without any wall hack, or any other gimmicks that these players are using nowadays to get kills so they can feel better about themselves. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm very annoyed with these type of players. I'm over it. So prepare yourself, disable your hacks, and let's get into it. Before I can get into the nitty-gritty of what it takes to become a skilled player on Phantom Forces, we have to cover the basics, starting with your field of view. Now, I know for a fact a majority of players ignore this feature or probably don't know it exists, but it is absolutely important that you edit this in order to do better in Phantom Forces. So in order to find this, you go to the settings panel underneath by credits in-game on Phantom Forces, and there it is right there in the first tab, field of view. Now by default, this setting is going to be on 60, which is way too low. This is going to limit your ability to see enemies to your left or your right, even above or below you, making you an easier target to kill. That I think that contributes to why so many players complain about not seeing somebody, or this guy came out of nowhere, when majority of the time I do see players before they see me because I have my field of view cranked up. So you're going to want to take this from 60 and push it as far to the right as you can while also maintaining performance. The next feature we have to cover is sensitivity. Now this is an important feature that gets overlooked in this community, and I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because we're on Roblox and everyone feels like there's no need to go in depth with it and adjust sensitivities and field of views, but it is important, and I can tell when a player has their sensitivity dialed in and when a player does not. And the ones that do not, I usually outgun, and then I get called a hacker. No, to put it simply, the sensitivity is controlling your ability to fire your weapon and control the recoil of that weapon, as well as being able to turn a full 180 degrees to address threats behind you, on your left, or on your right. It's going to be different for everybody. Whatever works for you, go ahead and set that setting. For me, I have both settings on -2. This gives me a good balance between being able to turn quickly and engage threats and also being accurate at close, medium, and even long ranges. Moving right along, now that you have your settings adjusted, the next step is choosing the right weapons. And if you're a brand new player, this can be confusing because there are a lot of guns in Phantom Forces, 116 different weapons in fact, and that's not including the melee weapons. But you can always get an accurate look at a weapon's capabilities by looking at the stats. This screen is important because these settings change whenever you add an attachment, so you really want to pay attention to this section of the screen when you're customizing your gun. There are some folks that think just because they unlock an attachment, it's the best thing to go with, and then they die a lot and then they wonder why. Well, you have to look at what you're putting on your gun because it affects how that gun operates in the end. So you want to be picking a weapon that's suitable for the map. If you're good with a BFG 50 on Mirage, for example, bringing that onto Metro may not be the best choice. And I've seen this time and time again where folks just pick whatever gun and then they get killed a lot. They're not getting many kills because they've put themselves at a disadvantage, and then they start talking trash in the chat to me or anyone else that's doing better than them. Oh, you're using an OP gun, or oh, you're hacking, you're glitching, or yeah, something's not right here. No, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage while others are taking advantage of the fact that this is an up close and personal map and you should be using an automatic weapon or maybe even a shotgun. Ultimately, in this game, you have to learn by trial and error, getting killed a few times and working out whether or not the gun is a good fit for you. To demonstrate this, I'm going to be on Metro, which is a premier CQB map on Phantom Forces. Really, the only way to really improve on this game is to get right in the thick of it and go for those maps where you're really going to be tested. And those are the CQB maps like Prison Break, Mall, some sections of Luck even. But I find that Metro is the one that you want to go for to be really tested, because at any moment you can be outflanked by enemies from all directions because of the various escalators that are in this map. So to demonstrate this, I'm going to be rolling some clips in the background of me on Metro just absolutely dominating the enemy. They didn't know what hit them, but I'm putting all of the tips into effect right here for you guys to see. And that takes me to my next tactic, which is flanking. Executing a good flanking maneuver can almost guarantee you a sweet multi-kill, and I'm not sure why other players don't do this. Instead, they would rather charge head on right into the situation and get themselves killed when you can just go right around and come in from the back of the enemy and take them out. This maneuver works great on domination and capture the hill. It's perfect because your enemy is going to be focused on capturing that position. They're going to be right on it most of the time, like noobs, essentially grenade bait, and you can come in right from the side or right from behind them and take them out. My next tip is moving with a sense of urgency and confidence, and I can definitely tell who's a pro player and who's not a pro player by this fundamental alone. These are the type of players that aren't afraid to get into the thick of things and completely dominate the situation, whether there's bullets flying everywhere, a packed hill, or enemies all around them. They still come out on top because they've moved in there with a sense of urgency and they were confident while doing it. Just to prove that once again, here's a clip of me on Metro where there's enemies everywhere, I mean everywhere, and there's bullets flying, yet I'm moving through and I'm getting kills left, right, and center. These players don't even know what's going on. You could say they're not paying attention, but I think they are. They just can't handle what's happening here, and I get that sweet multi-kill. Alright guys, those are my simple tips on how to become a pro on Phantom Forces. If you enjoyed, be sure to click like, I really do appreciate it, and subscribe to my channel. And remember, don't hack, just improve, and I'll see you all on the battlefield.